Let's take you to the courts now. Proceedings related to the state's Section 204 witness in the Joshlin Smith matter are underway in the High Court in Cape Town. Lourentia Lombard is expected to hear this week whether or not she will be granted indemnity from prosecution. This while the 7-year-old girl's mother, Kelly Smith, Joshlin Smith and Stefano van Rijn are launching an appeal against their convictions for human trafficking and kidnapping and their subsequent life sentences. Joshlin Smith went missing from her home in the Middle Post informal settlement on the 19th of February last year. The court has first heard submissions from Lombard's counsel, Advocate Eben van Tonder. Van Tonder has urged the court to indemnify Lombard, saying that the court in its judgment did not fully reject her testimony and that he believes she testified frankly and honestly. Well, SABC News reporter Vanessa Puna joins us now to unpack today's proceedings in that appeal. Vanessa, very good afternoon to you. So the court has first heard submissions, we understand, from Lombard's counsel. Just give us a sense then of what happened in court today.
Yes, good day to you. The court did indeed start proceedings with counsel for Lourentia Lombard, who was present in court. She is, of course, the Section 204 witness who is seeking indemnity from prosecution. So Advocate Eben van Tonder, besides telling the court that it had relied to an extent on her testimony and allowed, therefore, for the court to be able to come to its verdict, saying that she had made great sacrifices, saying that she had gone into witness protection. She's made personal sacrifices, being separated from her children, and also that despite the fact that in two previous statements to police, she had, at the point when she decided to turn state witness, made up her mind that she wanted to come clean. You will remember that Lourentia Lombard is the Star's state witness who testified that Kelly Smith told her that she had sold Joshlin for 20,000 rand. That part of today's proceedings happened quite quickly and quite smoothly, and after that, the court then went into the appeals application. So starting for the defence was Advocate Fani Harmse. He is the counsel for Jacqueline Apollos, the then boyfriend of Kelly Smith. What he said essentially is that his client was coerced into making a statement to police. You would remember that that statement was subject to the trial within a trial to determine whether those statements could be ruled admissible. It was eventually ruled admissible. He also said that his client, in as far as the testimony of Ms. Lombard is concerned, could not possibly have been implicated if her version that she saw Kelly Smith taking Joshlin to a white polo was indeed the case. His client would not have been present. He also then said that the other version which happened following the trial within a trial was that the young girl was taken to the house of Makalima, questioning then if that were the case why Makalima was not arrested or rearrested and what had happened to her. Shortly after he had concluded, the counsel for Stefano van Rijn, Ms. Nobahlem Kabai, then started her arguments for leave to appeal. She was also saying that her client's rights were trampled on, essentially saying that this entire miscarriage of justice, as she called it, started before the 31st of January. That was, of course, at the time of a pre-trial conference. She said that the state had failed to provide full disclosure of the docket to Defence Counsel, that they had only 2 weeks to prepare for the trial, which started on the 3rd of March. And she also referenced the issues around injuries that her client had sustained. A court adjourned quite early today. We know that Ms. Ngabai was not feeling well. Judge Nathan Erasmus had made it very clear that court will be starting at 9 a.m. promptly tomorrow morning. He also said that court will sit for the entire day until such time that he makes his ruling in both the appeals application as well as Lourentia Lombard Section 204 indemnity issue. Those two rulings are expected by the end of the business day, the court business day tomorrow.
Absolutely, Vanessa. Thank you so much for that. Of course, we are keeping tabs on this particular case too. Thank you so much, Vanessa Puna, reporter unpacking today's proceedings and the appeal in this case.